What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Esports Arena Online. I'm Luke Shimon Hebrew, joined by the one and only Spirit. We're back at you guys on another Friday, and that means Team Fight Tactics. Two $300 prize pools running today, one at 7 p.m. PST and one at 7 p.m. EST, which is right now. If you guys want to sign up, exclamation point sign up in chat or head over to matrino.com/ESA. And we got some cool stuff planned for you guys. As a matter of fact, today is going to be sponsored by Red Bull. You see this right here? If you guys want to drink some Red Bull with me while you're at home hanging out, all you got to do is hang out and chat. I'm going to be asking trivia questions throughout the day, and I'm going to give you one of these. I'm sending you a 4-pack to your house. All you got to do is live in North America and answer my trivia questions in chat, guys. Make sure you're hanging out throughout the stream. But nevertheless, today we have a stacked lobby of our favorite Master and Grandmaster players from around the world. And we're going to be jumping straight into game number 1, starting off with Leif Erikson, a veteran, I would say, of our tournaments, always up there in the top, doing great. And here we are. We're on a stream. We're watching it, and we're already out of the carousel, and it looks like a pretty normal game. No crazy galaxies going on here.
Yeah.
Hey, Shane.
Hey, what's up, Luke?
What's
Hey,
up,
what's
buddy?
going on?
Hey, sorry, I was running away with the intro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. When did we get Red Bull? Because I mean, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
I didn't get any Red Bull. I mean,
I was at the office yesterday, and they sent us all this Red Bull, and I thought to myself, man, Red Bull loves some League of Legends action. I love some League of Legends action, and of course, with that comes team fight tactics. So I figured, why not hang out and chat, ask some cool little giveaway questions and whatnot, and see if I can send some people some Red Bull and brighten up their quarantine.
no, I like it. Actually have a question for you, and it's in this new patch. What are the new universes that got added, if any?
Yeah, so there's
If
two
any.
new universes. There's two new universes. So one of the universes is a reroll universe where for the entire game, everybody's first reroll each round is free,
Okay.
which is insane, right? So I'm talking like reroll comps. People are, I mean, a free reround every round, that's 2 gold every single round for complete free. And in the early stages, when you're trying to go like, let's say like a protector build or even like a mech build or really honestly anything, you can 3-star any unit with this build because you can just get so much value out of these rolls. So that's the first new universe. And the second one actually makes it so when you hit level 5, you get a free Force of Nature.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that one. That one's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy because like people want to power level to 5 because you instantly get 6 units in, so you become such a powerhouse so soon. But of course that takes some of your early econ away, and since everybody can do it, sometimes you're in no better spot than you were before. So you see a lot of people either really dumping econ into the early game and trying to become super strong and win streak, or just playing the game normally, taking the loss streak and the extra gold, and then just using that force of nature when it comes.
I
But
see.
you can
Yeah.
take a lot of damage waiting for it, so it's getting no.
No, for sure. No, I like the two free gold reroll every time. I think that one's really interesting. I haven't actually experienced that one in a game, and I've played quite a bit. I feel like since the patch, I haven't actually got that one. So I think it was just really unlucky. But
Yeah, it's actually so, and the odds too. There's about a 50% chance to get um a universe. That's not normal. So 50% chance for it to be normal and a 50% chance to get a universe. And then each universe within that is split about, normally it's even, but when a new universe comes out, those new universes are weighted heavier. So right now there's about like a 20% chance to get each of the new universes, then like a 5% chance for the other ones, and then 50% chance for normal.
gotcha.
Give or take. Forgive my math. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's one thing obviously to kind of keep in mind. Um, that getting a normal universe is only about half the time. And I know a lot of players do prefer normal universes because of the variance that comes with some of those galaxies, but they actually, I believe, teased 2 new galaxies already.
Really? Can you tell me
So
more about those? I mean, did they any actual details on those, or just
so I don't believe they released too much of the new details. I'm actually looking to see if I can gather it right now. Full notes here. Oh, okay, maybe they did actually release the full notes. Maybe they didn't.
Because that's actually really interesting if they're actually pumping out like that much content. That's super cool. The right team is doing that.
Yeah, because I know they just so the last micro patch they did basically added Zareth, which I know this is the first week we've done it since Zareth came out, I believe.
Mhm. Yep.
Um,
Make Dark
which
Star
is pretty
stronger.
cool. So there's the Dark Star piece. They did change Dark Star though, however, and give it a slight nerf. So 6 Dark Star is slightly weaker, as they actually took it from the 6 star buff to adding instead of 35 attack damage and ability power, it's just 30 flat. So it went down a little bit there, which actually does compound quite a bit, right? Because if you have 6 Dark Star units, when it's just your Shaco or your Jin left alive, that's 5 Dark Star buffs that they received. So that's 25 less attack power that they're essentially receiving. So it is a relatively large amount. Shaco though did get a buff, so his attack damage actually scaled from 50 to up to 70 attack damage. So it actually increased that piece. So although he lost the overall Dark Star buff long term, he's stronger initially, which is a big
Oh,
deal.
okay.
And his starting mana actually got a slight buff as well, which I thought was interesting. But overall it is a nerf, right? So normally he starts at 0 mana and he has to get to 60 mana in order to attack, so about 6 attacks, right? But now he starts at 30 mana but needs 80 mana to cast, right? So now it's only 5 attacks instead of 6, but the second attack you need 80 mana. So it's definitely it's again, they made him stronger initially but weaker throughout the course of the fight, which is really how it should be, right? Like it just got to the point where like if Shaco's your last unit against 7 units, it's like haha, it's okay, I got it.
Yep.
Like that's
Bloodthirster on him. Call it a day.
he's just tap, 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 tap. So they made it a little bit more difficult for him to ulti. And they also reduced his spell power, right? So it seemed like the biggest thing they wanted to do was make him more of an assassin with his, just raw attacking and less on his,
Yeah.
teleport behind you and one shot you type.
Okay. So
So
they
now
wanted to make
it's
him just like a pure AD, not just like kind of like a hybrid where like, before, he got that haste from the infiltrator buff and he was able to still put out that good AD damage and instant nuke people,
yeah.
with his AP burst. He got kind of
Well,
got
his
best of
AP got
both.
nerfed a lot actually, because
So
before level 1 was scaling at 300%, but now it's down to 200%. And his level 2 went from 325 all the way down to 225. So both levels got reduced by 100%. As far as that goes, his level 3 also a full 100% as well. And then the last major change was Syndra. Syndra's total mana went from 50 to 65 because people were just basically putting a Zephyrs on her and she was just chain ulting. So now they put 2 Zephyrs on her and she chain ults, and they'd actually changed nothing. So great, really great update there. Yeah, that was a little bit annoying, but
yeah, we've
um,
all been one shot by that tier 3 Syndra with Zephyr with Seraphs.
they also added in a lot of new traits. They added in the 9 Blade Master, the 9 Dark Star, the 6 Infiltrator, 6 Protector, 9 Rebel, 8 Sork. I think that's it. I think that's all of them. Yeah, they made
Well,
some slight changes to a couple of the traits, but nothing too crazy. I know that
can we swap over to the boy Gitrog? He's currently in first place on fire. I want to see what he's running.
you want to
The boy,
let me see if he's actually streaming. I haven't even checked yet because I know he didn't stream last week. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's offline, dude. He's meditating, dude.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, Juju Ryan, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate that support, baby. Subs in chat, super cool. Appreciate that love. But let's actually jump into the game now that we've had plenty of time to dilly dally and chat about the patch a little bit, and we're gonna see some of the effects of that patch throughout the rest of this game here. But Leaf Erikson right now sitting at 82 HP, kind of jumping back and forth between winning and losing rounds, so hasn't really struck or streaked at all. And Brawler Blaster seems like a pretty good Brawler Blaster start coming out from him here. He hasn't managed to hit the Lucian yet, which is always seems like the hardest part of running Brawler Blaster, but he does have an early Graves. So, and I also see a Xeraths on that Kha'Zix and a needlessly large rod on his bench and a Darius in there. So I'd actually like to see him maybe scoop that Darius up.
He's definitely gonna sell that Kha'Zix for sure.
Yeah, because the Darius instead of the Kha'Zix would give you Space Pirates, and if you can 2-star that Darius and give it like the Zephyrs and the Death Cab or something like that, it could be kind of fun. Ooh, there's a GA too, which also goes well with this plan. I like it, dude. picks up another tier there. Ooh, this could definitely be a Sork game. He didn't necessarily have the start for it, but he has the items for it.
He's not taking the Lux or the Annie there. So I mean, what do you think, Mech Sork? I mean, what are you going to? I mean, he has nothing really like building Sork right now, but he has the items for it. Do you think he just fully convert this early, make that decision, or?
I mean, item-wise, it's just like I'm looking at your items and I just like want to run Sorks, right? Like that's that's what I want to do, and I feel like it's mostly item-based when it comes to Sork nowadays. Like if you don't have perfect items for Sork, like you're probably just not gonna do that well. I thought it wasn't until next week. Oh no, that patch is live already. The patch that I was just talking about is already live. It went live last week. That was just the mid patch. That was the mid patch update. The new patch that they announced hasn't come out yet. But at the same time, if someone else is also running Sorks, then it could be kind of hard to transition into that either way. But if he pulls a Syndra, I would probably go Sork.
I mean, I feel like Sork is like the least played set. I want obviously other than like, I mean like, relevant set. Not like Space Pirates, you know what I mean? But like,
well, it's probably like Rebel's probably the least played, and then
well, yeah, but I mean, I guess relevant. Like, I felt like Sorks are like relevant. Like Rebel's like obviously like out of the meta completely.
Well, like Brawler Blaster is probably less played than there's always a Sork player.
Okay.
There is always a Sork player, and that mother trucker, 3 stars every
3-star Syndra, yeah. They get the 3-star
yeah.
Syndra going, but
I would say they probably get top 3. I think Sorks is a pretty top 3 build. Luke is gonna. I like that. I like that, Kathy. Thanks. Luke is gonna send you a 4-pack of Red Bull. It's you, yes. I'm ready, dude. I will actually send you guys Red Bull. They sent me so much of it. So if you guys are in chat and want a trivia question, just shout it out, bro. I'll hit you with it. But if you answer it wrong, you're not getting anything from me. Okay, this ain't no pity Red Bull. Okay, this Red Bull is for winners and champions, of course. So still doing good. Econ's definitely getting up there now. There's a Syndra. I like the look of that Syndra.
Ryan said he's ready for the trivia.
Ryan? Do it, Luke. I am ready for the trivia. Okay. I guess I should have prepared any questions. Like seriously, any question. Let's see. Oh, actually, I have a good one. I started to think about what the wording would actually be on it. Okay, if you give Master Yi needlessly large rods, does it increase the amount of which he heals with his ulti? There's the question. Is that a good question, Shane?
No, that's a good question.
Do you know the answer?
If I had to guess, it would be yes.
Yes, the answer is yes. And Juju Ryan 77 coming in hot with the yes. It does indeed, as it does scale with AP. So the Newsy Large Rod does increase his heal. Correct answer. Congratulations. You've won yourself a 4-pack of Red Bull. Team DM, slide in his DMs, get his address. It's coming in hot. Sauce Boss 503, you got to be patient, okay, dog? You got to wait. You got to wait for the next trivia question. Maddie from Walmart is calling me right now, guys. Hold on. Hey, Maddie. I'm actually live on Twitch right now. Yeah, so. Yeah, that'd be cool if that's okay. I'll get back. I'm back, guys. Don't worry. Just handling some business on the cast, you know what I mean?
Dude, that's just a placeholder, right? The Kazakhs, like, throwing that all on just to have like an early game carry, right? Like Leif Erikson.
What'd you say?
He's stacking out his Kazakhs, but I mean that's just a placeholder. Like all of his items, he's gonna sell that.
Exactly. Yeah, Kazakh's one of those characters that can utilize pretty much any type of item. Again, AP, AD, mana, defensive, whatever it is. So He doesn't really end in almost any final comps, so they have him in here just kind of as a item placeholder for now, while he kind of continues to scale. And I mean, I can't say it's working out great, obviously, as he has been losing the majority of his rounds. He's taken a decent amount of damage here. Really, I guess flip flopping, right? He's kind of win one or lose one, win one, lose one, whatever it is, as he's still in the middle of the pack there. But he doesn't really have a super close direction still, right? Like it does look like he does want to go that brawler blaster type route. It looks like that's the long term goal. I can't say his items definitely reflect that goal. But at the same time, can't blame him for trying. He's scouting around now, trying to figure out kind of, what to build, right? I have Phenoy open on one of my other tabs, and he is Infiltrator Mech Pilot, dude. He's in there. He's rocking.
Yeah.
I have Mountains of Patience. That's why I need the Red Bull. Oh, Sauce Boss 503 is so ready for the next question, dude. All right, I'm gonna have to hit him with the next question here in a little bit. It's gonna be nuts. I gotta prepare myself some questions though. I gotta pay attention to the stream and like pick up on some things I can ask. And
Kidrog is still in
it's a big
first, dude.
loss.
Sitting pretty. He looks like he's running cybernetic.
Yeah, it looks pretty cybernetic-y to me. He's got some chrono in there as well right now. Kind of a good mediator. He could go Brawler Blaster too, actually. He has the build for it. Ooh, there's some blasters. We like that. Okay, so he'll be 7 next round. Just looking around. Got some Vanguard. Okay. 2 people going mech. Infiltrator. That's never what you want to see. You do not want to see 2 mech infiltrator players.
Only one can be.
Only one can 3-star the Rumble.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, so that is. He can make an IE now. Okay, so he pushes to 7. He's gonna be rolling down a little bit here to see what he hits. Skips the Ezreal. Isn't interested in going for a 3-star. It looks like. He does find a Kale. I'm not sure. Maybe just put that in instead of the Kha'Zix for now. It can't really hold the Zerefs though. Could give the Zerefs for like Ezreal or something though, but she maybe just wants to hold it for MF, I guess. I guess this has to be an MF play, right?
MF Brawler Blaster double Blitzcrank coming into play.
Well, with the items they have on the Kha'Zix, if they're really gonna hard commit to Brawler Blaster, like they're pretty much hard committing to needing MF.
I mean, yeah, and then she doesn't have the Jinx, so that's also pretty unfortunate. Red buff Jinx is also, I feel like, a staple for Brawler Blaster. I mean, you always want the Jinx with red buff, right? I mean, whenever you run Brawler Blaster.
Yeah, red buff, Giant Slayer. It's usually the 2 combo that I want, so I can just literally tear through any front line.
Yeah, for sure.
And maybe like a Runins and or a defensive item like a Trap Claw or a GA. Could do an IE as well, maybe instead of a Giant Slayer. But I really like Giant Slayer on Jinx. I always like just getting as much attack speed on her as possible, because once she gets to her rockets, it doesn't really matter,
Yeah, for sure.
It's just you're just dead. It's all over. It's a wrap.
I think red buff Ginsu's like rapid fire cannon, maybe RFC.
I like RFC on Jinx. She's kind of a short range. Just depends though. She can use a lot of items. Jinx is a pretty good character. Ooh, and this is gonna be a slaughter coming out, taking this dub here. He's a new player actually. Celatris? Celatros? I don't know. We'll figure it out later. But new guy showing what he's got here. Hanging out into 3rd place. I like that. There's the 2-star Vi. That's a pretty decent upgrade. Starting to push towards 8 here.
Always
He's actually sitting with 2 Blitzcranks in right now. That's scary. Yeah, this board is scary. I don't like the look of that.
He's gonna 3-star.
This board's scary too.
Yeah,
this board is also. Actually, this board's not that scary. This is actually a lot weaker than he should be at this level.
Though. He's
Yeah,
one of the mech players has 19 HP, so
he's
he's
about
not
to
gonna
come
look-
online, dude.
If he turns online in like 1 to 2 rounds, like yeah, but
So this is the board I
close.
said isn't scary. Like I feel like at this stage in the game, he did not hit what he needed, and he's too weak. And it's starting to seem that I'm right. Yep. His carry just can't fully carry yet. It was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, though. That Yi. Real Yi's never die, dude. Oh.
Warthog, dude.
I thought for a second that Yi was going to pull it out, and I was like, what I get? Cast your curse, dude. Just...
Is that easy roll ulti, dude? Too much damage.
Okay, so we're getting second pick here. Brawler Blaster, you can't take a spatula. It's useless. So I guess you take the vest. Yeah, you probably take the vest and... Or the sword.
Sword's always good.
Yeah,
But
chest and sword are the two most contested items in carousels. So... Because they're, you know, what make GA. So he can actually make a second GA if he wants it. And with Brawler Blaster, it's really not that bad. You know, the GAs are pretty good because a lot of the times if your carries get picked, you just auto lose the round. But if two of your carries have GAs, you can really get rolling. I would have liked to see him go for the 3-star Ezreal, but it seems like he doesn't want to use the econ on it, which makes sense. He actually pushed straight to 8 and he's rolling because he knows he needs MF. He's like, everything else is cool. Of course, I would have liked. Oh, that's really big. 4th Brawler. There it is. He actually hits MF. This is psycho. He needs to put the 4th Blaster in, though. He needs to put the 4th Blaster in instead of the 2nd Blitzcrank.
does he figure it out though?
Come on. There's the 2nd Cho. There's a 3rd Cho. And he also didn't. Whoa, he sold it.
He didn't get. Oh no, he got it. Okay.
Wait, he sold it.
Wait, what?
He sold it, dude.
Yeah, I know. I just watched that, and he got another Lucian in the roll, so he would have two Lucians needing one more right now. 20% chance for 2-star. So I mean, like, all right, don't take 4 blaster.
Wait, doesn't he need it?
No, yeah, he does. I'm confused.
Oh no. Leave. Let's see. Okay. So he loses that round. He does have the 2-star Cho though. He still has a lot of items he hasn't utilized yet. He's rolling really hard.
What is his thought process on like what he wants to do?
There it is. There it is again.
Go.
Sell one of the Blitzcranks. I'm dying. I'm dying.
No, he would have already had a 2-star.
He's got it. He got it. Ah! All right. Leave X is the best. This is all planned. We pulled it back together. We are now Brawler Blaster. And he actually throws the GA on Lucian.
Makes no sense to me, man. But I'm not. Whatever.
I think I would have put it on Ezreal or Cho'Gath.
Sure. Ezreal for sure. But like,
he has items too. Okay, he's waiting for next round. Okay, he just doesn't want a hard commit. That's what this is the half commit. The patented half commit. Dang. Oh, also guys, remember, only the top 6 players advance. Yeah, he's only onto the items for the Jinx. Oh, guys, dude, we're dumb. We forgot about Jinx, dude. I'm sitting here thinking like, what's he doing?
I didn't.
I forgot about Jinx so hard, bro. Okay.
Have gotten one already though. He's level 8, dude. Like he has 25% chance, and he hasn't gotten one. That's why we're not thinking.
All right, we're back at it though. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat.
What would we do without you?
I know. I was like,
that should have been a trivia question.
I know. The trivia question should have been, did you play any TFT today, Luke? The answer would be no. Clearly a mistake, as I am ill prepared for this. All right. I think we have enough of Leaf Erikson here. Let's jump over to who should we watch? Phenoi? Let's watch Phenoi. We're gonna cruise over to our boy Phenoi. He is cruising in dead middle right now. Dead middle.
He didn't find anything.
And let's see what he's running. He's actually looking around. He's running Mech Pilot, of course. Mech Pilot Infiltrator, the classic.
The other mech pilot player is still alive as well. Reagan's still sitting with 15.
Yep, down there, 15. Yeah.
Surprised he's actually still in it.
He's living, dude. I told you he was gonna turn it on. He was getting strong.
Yeah, he's been low for a while now.
All right, so seems like he hasn't really been able to pop off too hard over here. Obviously, because he's trading or splitting units with another player, but he is still fairly strong. You can see him checking in here, hoping that he dies. Yes, that is so big for Fenoy.
Dang.
Fenoy's gone, and now, or sorry, X-Ren again is gone, and now Fenoy has full run of the show.
You can see the
Um,
smile on his face right when he died. Yeah.
He
The
needs
other
his
night
Annie
player.
though, and you can see him rolling for it. He really wants it. He's one Annie off. He's three rumbles off, and he's what, 4 Kaisas off. This is a rough one for sure.
He's got to hit RNGesus right here, man, and just hit what you need to stay in there. Like he's got
Infiltrators
what?
jumped to the back line, got some good coverage back there. Ooh,
Level
Kale might go
9.
down. If Kale dies here, come on.
Oh, the full heal on Kale.
Is Kale too strong? No, Kale is not too strong. That was
Almost too
really
strong.
close. That Kale almost popped off, dude.
If someone was tanking for that Kale would have killed everybody.
Kale would have killed
Another like
everybody.
another like 4 seconds and everyone's dead.
And remember, guys, X Renegade and Twinkle or Twinkie 22 are both eliminated. The top 6 only advance from this, so these remaining 6 players have advanced. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to jump over to Jeff Scott's game, who is in the other game, as they still have all 8 of their players alive. And we're going to jump over and kind of watch from his point of view, as they actually ran a medium legend. So they all had 125 HP, so it's been lasting a little bit longer over here. But we do have Dirty Waters and Fuzzy Sickness, 2 players that we have seen do pretty well a lot of times, sitting in last right now. So it's a pretty intense game over here on the other side, as you can see you guys jumping in here into the carousel. And Jeff Scott, actually, who is a fantastic player, created a graphic of Darkstar, and was actually retweeted by the TSM team. And they pushed it out through the channels, as it really just kind of showed you how to run Darkstar, when to roll, when not to roll, what you're looking for, what you're buying, items, things like that. So and positioning even. So definitely check that out. Check Jeff Scott out. Shout out to him for sure, as that was super cool to see players who are competing in our tournaments, obviously just being featured throughout the community itself. So. But jumping into his game, looks like he's doing kind of like a cybernetic Blade Master build. He has kind of a splash of Mana Reaver and Chrono Celestial in there as he awaits to hit that 6 cybernetic, as it looks like he's still missing his Echo.
Yeah, cybernetic is still super strong. I feel like not a lot of people are actually using it now, but it's still, I feel like, one of the best comps in the game when you get all 6 all turned online.
Ooh. It's definitely very strong. You see Dirty Waters there taking a lot of damage, down to 4 HP. Marina K also down there at the bottom, 16 HP left. She manages to 2-star the Vi this round. Fuzzy Sickness down to 20. Ooh, Marina K also 2-stars the Wukong and 2-stars the Ash. That's a triple upgrade round for Marina K. That's what I like to see. Let's see if she can turn online here. Looks like a lot of actually all the bottom 4. I'm just seeing non-stop upgrades. Mooney coming in here hot with a 3-star Shen now. Definitely some power.
That really, it looks so scary.
That really
Double
is
IE.
disgusting. Double IE and the inability to be stopped. Basically, it's just
Yeah.
like I'm popping off and you can't stop me.
Oh, there's that Syndra that you're talking about, the double Zerifs.
Oh wow, look at that, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you're dead. Sorry. What's that? Your backline gone. Gone.
Calm, dude.
Super close, balanced,
One
fun,
life,
interactive
bro.
comp. That's
Oh, man.
I'm serious when I say that comp is broken. That's the best comp in the game. Nothing beats it. It's overpowered. Okay, actually, that's not true. Things beat it, obviously. Like 4 Mystic Protector with a Xin Zhao with a Dragon's Claw. Like, yes, you win. Okay, I'm not. We're not arguing that. Just saying that comp is literal full cheese comp. That is the roll your head on the keyboard. Look at my 3-star frickin' Syndra. Just I don't want to talk about it.
It's rough. And I was just down talking Sorks, and I just got to watch that. It's like, wow, okay. Maybe Sorks are good. Luke, maybe Sorks are good.
Sorks are good. I actually refuse to play them. I literally just don't care. I don't want it. I'm not having it. Okay, I'm not here to talk about how I hate Sorks though. Star Guardian item completely useless for Jeff Scott, so little unfortunate here. Not exactly what we want to see. And Dirty Waters taking 8th. Oof. Big F's in chat for Dirty Waters. He's going to be getting eliminated. As I said, only the top 6 move on. Mooney 3-starring his Master Yi with 1 HP left. Marina K 3-starring her Ashe. Ooh. I like it. I'm ready, Shane.
Yeah, the 3-star Ashe is always insane. So there's a lot of obviously since this is medium legends, a lot of players are now getting turned online with their level 3.
God.
Speaking of level
Tourney
3
account,
champions,
dude. Stop.
Jeez. What is he doing? Why does he click so much better than everyone else? I really want to know what he's doing. Like,
What?
is it his mouse? Like, is it his like what is he doing different than other players that allows him to have that many level 3s? Like, it just doesn't happen to me.
Bro.
It doesn't. He must have like 200 gold.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. It's ridiculous. He's the
He's
goat.
cheating.
Guys, I didn't know you were watching the stream.
What? I don't know.
Chat,
Guys.
someone explain.
Man.
I don't
Someone
know.
explain in chat. What is he doing? What is he doing, guys?
Can we go to
What's
Tourney
going on?
account? Do you guys have Tourney? Oh, he's not streaming.
That's
Yeah, we'll just watch the rest of the other lobby.
not
Over. I'm sorry, guys.
streaming.
I've been broken. Hello, people. I like chicken tenders. What's up, dog? Sorry, guys. I didn't know you were watching me. No. It's totally fine, Jeff. We were blown away by what happened by Tourney accounts team comp and how he just 3-starred the whole board and he just comes rolling in hot with like 5 or 6 3-stars like it's nothing, dude. Wow. Okay. Back with Pinoy here. Pinoy has managed to 3-star both his Rumble and his Annie, and he's close to the Kaisa. He looks like he just got a little bit closer to the Kaisa. Pretty strong here. He does also have a 2-star on his Fizz, so he has the 4 Infiltrator buff. Because he man, oh wait, how does he have? Oh, okay, no, that does make sense. Yeah, I could read. I'm good. Everything's fine. He has not hit Echo yet, so he's still running the Kha'Zix, which is kind of unfortunate. But doesn't really matter. It seems like he's strong enough still to compete. So dominating Gertrog Monster here.
And now we're in our top 3.
Okay, there's another Kaisa. He's chilling. What level's Pinoy? 7 at best, right? Yeah. Would you trade a 3? Would you trade a 3 Ka for a 1 Echo? Yes, probably. Depends on the items. I think Kha'Zix is pretty bad, so I think I would almost always do that. Kha'Zix is like good.
Morelos any day. One.
Yeah, so I'd say yes for the most part, but depends on items. I think at the end of the day, it's tragic how bad Ka is. Yeah, Kha'Zix is garbage. Pinoy living? No, goes down. And it looks like one of our newcomers might actually be taking this first lobby. We'll see
I
if
won't
Pinoy
allow
can
it.
get through it. If not, we will just find out who wins after. Pinoy.
Our boy Gitrog's been having some rough weeks after like his initial debut playing in our events. So, I'm really rooting for him this time to pull things back, get a top place. I know he was he played in our first ever event, so I'm cheering for the boy.
Always, dude, always. All right, so get Rog going level 9. We got a Blade Master Chrono build that features a 2-star Gangplank, which is kind of a cool vibe, but it's mostly obviously this this MF and this. Wow, he's so strong. This MF and this Kale popping off here. He's doing a little bit of readjusting. Going over to Gitrog.
Demolitionist Misfortune. That's insane.
It feels insane.
It just on paper it just sounds insane.
Here it comes.
Watch, let's see what happens.
Everybody got stunned and died, so yeah, I think that might be a wrap. If you had an item that makes Ka not Ka, then maybe I'd keep the Ka. Yeah, I think if there was an item that made a not that you also use. like a transformation unit or item. Yeah, seriously, look at the synergies on the left, guys. 2 Demolitionist, like 2 Mana Reaver, 2 Valk, 2 Mercenary, 4 Chrono, 3 Blade Master, 2 Blaster, 2 Celestial. Like that's the comp.
It's ridiculous. He's just everything. Like
And this is going to be probably the last round here.
the MF alone is just tier 2 MF, Sojins, Demolitionist. Like if it ultis, it's over. Like there goes the whole team. They're all stunned.
Rip.
Like
Rip the boyo. Rip the dream. You're done.
God.
You're done.
Bang. Whatever. He
Bang,
moves on.
guys.
So
Yep. So they
he lives
move
to
on,
fight
guys.
another day.
That's going to be round number 1 for us. And yeah, that's it. That's round number 1. We're going to be moving into round semifinals after a quick break, guys. But appreciate you guys hanging out so far with us here on Friday, TFT time for Esports Arena Online. If you guys want to sign up for our tournaments or even our 7 o'clock PST tournament that's going on tonight for Teamfight Tactics, exclamation point sign up in chat, or just go to matchruno.com/ESA. Also, did I mention that you can win a free 4-pack of Red Bull by hanging out with us in chat today? I'm going to be asking trivia questions to you guys in chat. And if you answer it right, I'll send you a free 4-pack, guys. So I'll do one right when we come back from break. But until then, don't go anywhere. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Esports Arena Online. Luke Shimon Hebrew here with Spirits, ready to get some action rocking and rolling here. So we're jumping into our semifinals for Teamfight Tactics here on Friday. And before we jump into this game that's loading up, I'm gonna drink a little bit of this Red Bull right here, and I'm gonna ask the chat a little trivia question. Now, some of you might know this, some of you might not know this. Do space pirates still your? That's a trivia question. Let me see it in chat. Yeses and nos and wrong answers only. You will win yourself a free full pack of Red Bull. Let me see what you got. Shane, what do you think the answer is?
I think they absolutely are. You know?
You think they absolutely your?
Can you actually repeat the question?
Do space pirates still your?
Absolutely. So yes would be my answer.
I'm just messing around, guys. Obviously, clear warm-up question. Clear warm-up question here. Jumping into lobby. We're going to be kicking it off with Aaron TV to start. He got a bye round one. And for round two, of course, he is in here. He is a player who always does well. He got second place in our West bracket last week. So excited, of course, jumping with him and kind of see how he does. For this lobby, we're going to be running 2 lobbies of 7 players, with the top 4 advancing to our grand finals. There is an 8th player, of course. That's just our default account that will leave after Krugs. But yeah, I think we're loading into the game. So I'm excited to see some maybe some Dark Star action, a little reroll. Here it is. So we were talking about this earlier, Shane. We're in it. You now can re-roll 1 free time every single round.
Yeah, so now
that's
it's actually a perfect time to do that protector comp. I'd like to
okay.
see some of the protector, stuff come out. We didn't see much of the protector in the last 2 lobbies, so that I still think it's one of the strongest comps in the game. Like you said, you do that mystic protector unkillable build, with the Xin Zhao, and it's just so strong. And if no one's doing protector, if everyone's more interested in that mechs, infiltrators, Dark Star, the flavor of a month, you can get those protectors for free now. As before, it was very contested, to roll protectors.
Absolutely. And the other lobby actually got the Force of Nature universe. So we got the 2 new universes running on both sides right now for our semifinals, which is always cool to see. But I'm excited just to watch the play style, right? So it's so weird because pretty much every single turn, your first thing you do is buy every single unit and then roll. Right? Like that's like pretty much what you want to do, is because the whole goal is to 2-star and 3-star and
Yeah, you buy
get
every
in.
protector. You buy
You
everything.
buy everything. You buy
Yeah.
everything because you just don't know what the game's going to give you. Because like, what if you're picking up Twisted Fates, let's say, and all of a sudden you 3-star Twisted Fate like 4 rounds in? Because that can happen. You know what I mean? Like it's I've seen it happen so many times on this universe. Is people randomly 3-starring like TFs or poppies or anything, and it's just like once you get that, it's like you have a direction and you have a freaking carry for like the whole first mid early game. So
No, for sure. It's like Aaron's opting to start with picking up all the cybernetic units. So he's got 2 Leonas, so off to a cybernetic start.
and there's also a Yasuo there. I think the Bang Bros, as I call them, being being Yasuo and Master Yi, I think that's a really good direction to go for the side as well. As you need to roll so many times, and you're trying to 3-star so many different things in that comp, that a lot of times you can end up looking like tourney accounts board looked last round. If you
That was ridiculous. I don't even want to talk about that. That's ridiculous.
yeah,
I don't think I've ever had more than 3 stars.
No, I've definitely
My man's
has
got 5 with ease, like consistently.
My man gets 5 with every game.
Like I don't know, man. I'll never be good enough. I don't know.
All right, so pretty good opening here. He's trying to figure out exactly how to do this. Looks like he's taken pretty much everything except for the 2-stars, grabbing a lot of those 1-stars there. Another Poppy, which is always nice. There is a second Fiora there as well, which I'm sure he's looking to grab.
I'm trying, Ryan. I'm trying to get better, man. But whenever I ask for help, Luke just bullies me and tells me I'm trash. So
Oh, dude, you're gonna be gold by the end of today, I bet.
I'm trying.
good, man,
It's
that's
been a
good.
long, hard road, but I'm trying.
That's a level 2.
It's all about that grind, dog. We're getting you there. Don't worry. Once competitive Valorant comes out, it's okay. We'll be able to feel the other side of the
The tables
the
will
other
turn.
side of the spectrum. The turntables are gonna get my ass real good. So, there's the Poppy there.
Look, I'm on stream, guys.
And 2-star Fiora. What?
Oh no. Esports Arena 002 was getting bopped, but
Oh,
nothing crazy.
they knew it was you, huh?
Yeah.
So funny. All right, so he's throwing in the Poppy there. He actually sells off the Fiora to get the chain vest on his Poppy instead. But you can see this is exactly what I'm talking about. You just buy everything, whatever you 2-star, you just put it in. Synergy is irrelevant. We're just gonna put in a bunch of good, strong units because we get a roll so often. I mean, he even has 2 Kha'Zix there that he's not even picking up because he just knows that he won't need it. He's already strong enough. Has all these
And
damn
Kha'Zix
2
sucks,
stars.
so I mean that
And
also doesn't
Kha'Zix literally is the worst, dude.
worst unit in the game. I mean,
Easily worst unit in the game.
Okay.
It's got to be. Like I can't name another comp that or another unit that's not in any comp.
I mean,
Like
yeah,
name a unit that's not in like Ziggs. I guess is Ziggs next.
Ziggs, but he's like he's one of the only demolitionists. But I mean,
Yeah.
it was more used like when Rebel was a thing. But now that Rebel's out, like you'd never use Ziggs. You never say, "Oh, I want to go demolitionist. Let me pick out Ziggs." Like that would never happen. Like sorry.
Yeah, I think I mean I guess it's got to be Ziggs next because at least like you could go Void. I guess I don't know that anybody does, but I guess you could. And you have to have Kha'Zix if you want to run Void.
True damage, Vel'Koz with Hand of Justice, double damage with Death Cap. I feel it.
Easy win.
All right.
Easy clap. Leaf Erickson taking some damage there. 100% so far on that win streak life. 3 people actually still undefeated here. He's looking around, kind of deciding what he wants here. I imagine the swords are going to be the first thing to go. Probably after that, the chain vests. There are no more chain vests. There's still one. Nope, sword's gone too. All right, all 3 got grabbed instantly. 2 chain vests and the sword. Bow's next. Yep. Yeah, pretty much. Giant's Belt's probably the worst item in the game right now, I would say. Followed closely by Tier, but because Tier is pretty much only good if you're running Syndra. But they literally nerfed Tier so hard that it's like not very good anymore.
Yeah.
It used to be 20 mana for each tier. Now it's only 15, so it's actually a pretty big nerf. But somehow they keep finding enough of them to get Syndra to full mana all the time. So I don't know. People are running like 5-tier Syndras now, and it's like, okay, before they only had to run 2-tier Syndras. Imagine how broken that was.
Yeah, no, Syndra was. I have had my whole team one shot by Syndra. I definitely know the feeling. So
I think it's interesting he's not picking up
He's
Master
ultimate.
Yi here. I think he's got a pretty good Blade Master route, but he chooses not to ignore those. He might have done a little bit of scouting and already noticed that a lot of people are trying to go the Bang Bros. The Bang Bros, dude. That's what I call them because they just both Rebel Blade Masters and they just, they bang, dude. They're nuts.
they bang.
Like I don't know how else to put it. They're the Bang Bros because they bang, dude. They're just psychos.
Put shame to the Smash Bros.
Putting shame to the Smash Bros. Mario and Luigi versus Master Yi and Yasuo. Yeah, it's bye.
Easy clap, yeah.
Wow, look at this Blade Master. Look at this freaking Kale pickup. Huge Kale pickup. Goodbye, Kale. Or not Kale. Caitlyn, get out of the game. Leave, please. It actually would have been really nice if he had Yasuo or Master Yi here because that would have been a third Blade Master for him to
Blade Master buff.
Get that Blade Master buff. And he already has a Ginsu, so I'm liking this Kale. That's definitely quite the grab.
I think
You can see-
Ginsu's my favorite item. Like if you can make it work for some reason, like something about like just scaling your haste.
Yeah,
Like
how you know
definitely-
Getsu's your favorite item, dude? You're always like,
even if I lose,
you're always
like,
all,
as long
I
as
should
have
build
a
Getsu's
Ginsu's-
here. I'm like, what? No, I'm like, don't build Gensu's on a melee unit, dude.
Wait, I'm so poor.
Back in the Olaf days, man.
Yeah, except for
Olaf,
Olaf. Except for
Ginsu,
Olaf.
So
Bloodthirster, Ginsu, Olaf. Oof,
Olaf
those were
slaps.
the days. Those were the days.
Mhm. He's getting a lot of 4-cost units for only being level 5. He now has a Jinx, a Wukong, and a Kale, dude. That's crazy. He has so many options of which direction he can go here. He could go Brawler Blaster. That's an option. He has the Jinx. His items could definitely work for Brawler Blaster, and he already has the 2-star Blitz as well as 2 Malphites. That's option 1. Option 2 is he goes like Chrono Blade Master. He doesn't have Shen, which I'd say is kind of the biggest downfall of that. He also didn't get an early Zaya, which is a little unfortunate, is that Blade Master Celestial is a really cool addition. So that's kind of option 2 of what he could do here.
Okay.
And then he also could do more Vanguard style as well,
Go Vanguard Sniper.
like Vanguard Sniper Mystic.
Yeah, I can
But
see.
he,
Like,
yeah,
he's
and then
like-
that would be kind of like working off the Wukong there. So I'd say those are probably like the 3 options that make the most sense for him to go, and we'll see which direction he ends up taking.
he just needs to hit like some ashes and the gen, obviously, to make that work though. Like, and if he doesn't hit those early enough, like he'll just fall behind. But we'll see what he decides to do. Oh, he's buying away.
So now we can leave the game, Shane.
Okay.
Krugs is over.
I should have leveled, huh? We're also missing
Let
a
me out.
Master.
I can't leave.
I need to roll a. Dude, I'm so poor actually. I need a Zaya.
I'm putting a Xin Zhao in and stacking it, dude. Don't worry.
One Zinzao.
Dude, he's about to take him down, dude. You don't even know. Well, I wait to surrender out of this game, but it's interesting what the playstyle that Aaron's utilizing here. This is why I don't really like the reroll. This is like the reroll one yet, is because I just haven't really had experience. I haven't played it enough yet because you have to play so weird, because having that much accessibility to rerolls is just
This wants to be
it's a little wild.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I feel like it's just gonna be best used, like obviously, like if you're trying to get a specific unit, get to the tier where you have the highest chance of whatever you're actually going for, and you get a free roll every time on whatever specific units you're going for, right? I mean, if you're trying to get a Nico, you go for like the rare units, the blue units, like where you have the highest chance, the certain level,
Right. He's buying everything. There it is. There's the Zaya. He does end up actually picking one up. And so that second Kale, I guess, gave him some direction. And he actually got a Celestial item as well built. So that definitely makes me want to run that Chrono Celestial Blade Master build.
So into it. Yeah, for sure. It's going well.
Yeah, I mean, he has most of the pieces for it. So, he obviously can rotate out that Malphite whenever. But for now, it's really just in there for the brawler buff, obviously because of the blitz, and it's just a big wall right now. But blitz grabs that karma, which is actually pretty ideal. Karma can be pretty scary if left alone in the back. Leif Erikson, though, taking another L. It's really getting beat up here today. But Aaron's just been dominating. He's just dominating this lobby. He's hanging out on top. He's got a good build he's moving towards. His items are decent so far, and he's probably looking for. It might be another bow he's looking for. There are no bows, unfortunately, so I expect to probably just see the chain vest or a sword grab if possible. There is still one chain vest there, but I doubt it'll last.
But there isn't.
Don't you feel like his build is gonna fall off though?
Alright,
Like
so we complete Kale
once these other people start like turning online, like
Well, the thing is like he has Kale, right? So that the thing about this build is you essentially just it's a full support Kale type build, right? You get the Blade Master buff for Kale. You get 4 Chrono for Kale, so she can attack faster. You stack Kale with all your items so that she's super powerful. You surround Kale with all your powerful units and CC units so that Kale can just live forever and attack forever. You give Kale a GA, so if she dies, she comes back and attacks forever. You know what I mean? Like it's all about just Kale,
Okay.
and Kale alone literally can carry the. So yeah.
No, I've seen it. That makes sense.
This comp doesn't really fall off. It's just more about whether or not you can get it fully online. As a big piece of this build is like there's some pretty good late game units, right, that can go along with the Blade Master Chrono style builds where like you can run one of my favorite things to do is run like Cassidon Thresh, right? You get the Mana Reaver, and sometimes you can even run Aurelia as far as one of your Blade Masters go, because you get Mana Reavers, you have really strong Blade Masters, and you have another Celestial unit too, right? Because another thing for Kale is if you can get 2 or 4 Celestial, then Kale now also has Lifesteal. I mean, just look at Kale. Like, if she didn't get one shot by the Syndra, she literally just would have killed all 4 of those. Like, so.
Yeah, I'm watching that fight now since you're watching it in real time here. I'm watching it on the stream. So.
Oh, you're watching esports from the stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If I wants to do the tourney at 7, but he doesn't stream, can he use Discord stream option? Yeah, yes. Kathy hooking you up already. Sauce Boss 503.
One guy is this Ego player.
What a name.
Holy crap.
That guy's a 3-star Malphite. This person has a 3-star Kaya. Kaya? Is that? Zaya, thank you. I always say her name wrong, dude. Always. I always actually forget it. But, you know, that's just me. We got a Brawler Blaster player here. He does have his Jinx online. Not 2-starred yet, and still pretty far away from that. He does have another bow and a rod on his bench, so we'll see what he ends up doing with that. Can it carry? The answer is a no. Does pick off the Malphite in time,
like Shen waiting room or
but
something.
still taking an L on that round. Aaron is looking for this third Kale. This third Kale is a huge power increase.
Yeah, I think it's on the tier, you're right.
Doesn't manage to quite hit it yet. Buys it all, rolls. Doesn't hit it, sells it all back.
I think if his Kale gets a Morellos, that's like best in slot items for her. Say. Yeah, Morellos. Like I don't think there's anything else that I would want other than those 3.
I would say in this scenario, I would also take an RFC, but I think I would put RFC or Morellos in this situation. I think they both could be best in slot here.
Morellos is so good on her though.
Morellos is really good on her for sure. She's probably the best Morellos user in the entire game, arguably with the exception of Echo. And the only reason I wouldn't give her number 1, I think, is only because I think that RFC is better. But I think Kale's just one of the best units in the game, and because of that, she can utilize, you know,
anything good.
Whatever.
Yeah, put anything on her, she's gonna do. She's gonna make stuff die.
Yeah, so he actually has a death cap he could utilize here. He doesn't really have anybody specific I would put the death cap on, I guess. Or not the death cap, sorry. I meant death cowl, right? It's Quicksilver Sash, whatever it's called. I have no idea what it's called actually. Everyone knows what I'm talking about, then that's what matters. Darius kind of popping off a little bit. This might be pretty hard. Might be able to kill some of them though. No. Not happening.
Casual just got a tier 2 Jinx, so
okay, that's a big deal.
He might get a power spike, yeah. So we might see him go from the middle of the pack up towards the top here.
Aaron has not hit anything in quite a while. He's definitely starting to fall off.
I knew it was gonna happen. I was calling it.
You did. I mean, look at his board right now. He is 1-star and 1-star Kai, or I forgot to say her name again.
Zaya.
Oh, thank you. 1-star Zaya, 1-star Caitlyn, 1-star Ez, 1-star Wukong, 1-star Kale, like, and then he has a random 2-star Fiora that's super weak, stacked with items. Like, Aaron's definitely fallen off here. I mean, this guy's got a 3-star Poppy. Like we talked about this, right? Like just randomly 3-star in like a Poppy early game. So Marina K did manage to actually do that. It looks like she's going to be going a Vanguard Sniper Mystic type build. Ooh, the Kale actually popped off that round. Did a ton of damage there. And you need top 4 in this game, guys. This is not a mess around. Top 4 here. Ooh, there's the Shen. That's actually a really, really big pickup. 2-star Wukong as well. Very good. Okay, see, now we're making some moves. We're level 7. Okay, we're starting to hit some upgrades, actually. Throw that in. Has the 5 chrono now. Pretty close to... kind of close to... I know they're not going
Can I get
6
an
chrono, but
8?
I always love looking at 6 chrono builds. I
Can I
think
get
they're
the
crazy.
trophy?
I'm surprised he's not picking up Cassidins at all. I guess he doesn't want to go Cass. I love Cassidin. I think
Yeah,
Cassidin's
I need to mess
insane
around with.
unit.
I need to mess around. You know, I'm an OG. It was actually my favorite champion to play in actual vanilla.
Oh, no way. With his
Yeah.
old school teleport ability?
Yep, that was literally
Oh, dude,
that
that's
was
a
my
great
record
champion.
record breaking game. You know, like back in vanilla was with Cast. All right, the my two favorite OG characters, Cassidin and Olaf. True damage Olaf, the goat.
Dude, I
Right?
played a lot of
You remember that?
jungle Olaf back in like season 1.
Mm-hmm.
I was nuts. Okay, listen.
That was insane. Yeah, no, for
There's
sure,
no way he
dude.
wants
Like
to
it
go.
was. That's when I actually had fun playing League for sure. That was.
Hey, we're at, let's actually jump over to Leaf Erickson or Ghosto's stream. He's down there at 28 HP, so I kind of want to ride it out with our boy. And he's running Dark Star
Yeah,
Sniper.
at
You know what I
this, like,
mean?
point of the game is
And
when
we
you're really gonna
love
choose, like,
some
do I
good
roll
Dark
for the
Star
kill
Sniper,
or do I
guys.
have,
Dark Star
like,
Sniper
enough
is
incline and
lit.
health
It
just
had
to
it did
go
receive
deep?
a couple, nerfs. We talked
I
about
feel
Dark
like I
Star
have
getting
enough health
that
and incline just to
decrease
go deep.
from 35 to 30 as far as the base AD and AP that you get from each unit dying. We also talked about the Shaco nerf slash buffs that he got as far as his ability damage going down, but his attack damage going up, and his mana pool also going up. So definitely got a little bit of a nerf, but I'd say it probably received the nerf that it needed, right? Because it was a little strong. People were definitely just jamming Darkstar and destroying lobbies. So I think the nerf kind of put it back to where it's like still a top tier comp, but like it's not one of those things that everybody just jams and auto wins. And we're gonna see how it does against Super Sorks here, as Shaco got one shotted, Ash got one shotted. Uh, Everybody got one shotted because Syndra's a super fun interactive unit. Just remember Z was Xayah. Yeah, that actually did help. Look, I said it instantly. Look at that.
So Leaf Erickson needs to either 2-star the Jin or he needs to 3-star the Shaco, or I think.
You know, I personally don't think that 3-star Shaco scales very well. I don't think 3-star Shaco is almost ever worth the gold. Unless I mean, obviously, look, if you just hit it, you hit it. I'm not saying it's not nuts, but I feel like 3-star obviously Jin is so much better that it's like not close. I think a
But it's
2-star
also a
Shaco.
4-star unit though, so it's
Oh yeah,
hard,
which I mean, I'm not saying it
harder
doesn't.
to get.
You know what I mean? I'm just.
You're just I got you.
I feel like I don't lose at 3-star gens, but I feel like every time I 3-star Shaco, I just don't feel that much of a difference. But
See, that's the difference. I never actually get to 3-star the Jin because even no matter how many times I roll, I will never get it.
So he's back there right now and he's doing some work. This was quite a dominative round.
You 3-star Leaf Erickson 3-star the Shaco, just like we were saying. So and
Oh yeah,
puts
it's
the
in
karma on him. So yeah, he's there with GA. So boom, bada
anyone
bang.
taking that round easy peasy, no problem. There's 2 ashes. Skipping the ashes, not even thinking about it. 2 more ashes, but he regrets that. Those 4 ashes that have been skipped. Okay, that's 2. That's only 2 ashes that we missed from the 3-star. I do like 3-star on Ash, that's for sure. I don't think he'll be probably 3-starring anything else here. I doubt it. I would expect, obviously, that. I mean, what he really needs is his Jin.
Yeah,
his
2-star Jin for sure.
his 2-star Jin, as that would be quite the upgrade. I wonder what he's gonna do with his items though. Right, like he has 2 tiers, and oh wow, okay. So what do we build here? I guess we build. Oh man, I actually have no
Items haven't
idea.
updated. Let me see.
Okay, yeah, I like the Hodge. Double Hodge? Nuts. Okay. He's going double Hodge Shaco, love it. And he also has a red buff now too that he can throw on give to whoa. He actually gave the red buff to Mordekaiser. That's kind of interesting. I love, dude. The Shaco's lit, bro.
Yeah,
Look at the Shaco right here.
that's good. That's a good build for sure.
Look at this Shaco right here.
Gosh, yeah.
Pop. Was that a 4,000? Wait, how much damage did that crit? Was that 4,500 crit? I think it was, dude.
Man, I think the biggest crit I've ever seen is from a Jin.
AoE is best for red buff. Mordekaiser's AoE doesn't trigger red buff though. So
Unlucky.
yeah.
Unlucky on that.
Red buff is only triggered by basic attacks. The wording on red buff is that basic attacks apply the debuff, so spell abilities wouldn't work. However, if Mordekaiser had Morello's and activated his ability, then anyone standing within his ability would then receive the debuff of Morello's. Morello's works for spells and abilities, while red buff works for only basic attacks, which is not Mordekaiser's main source of damage.
Yeah, red
However,
buff.
obviously, he just wanted since he's so tanky, he just wanted to make sure he had some form of additional damage, and those auto attacks really do start to add up.
Do you think it's possible for each Hodge to get a different buff? Yes,
Absolutely.
I totally think it's possible. Yeah.
Yep, it's
Exactly.
both of them individually roll of each other. There's a 50% chance on both. So you have a chance for both of them to basically either double his damage twice, which would be nuts, or they both could heal, which would also be nuts. But obviously, ideally, a mixture would be. I think the damage is what. Oh, actually, I don't know. What would I take if I could choose what it would roll? I'm trying to think.
I would take 100% damage buff. Yeah.
I mean, you
every
think
time.
so, but aren't you gonna kill them no matter what after the first damage buff? Like, there's no way they live. No
I
unit
mean,
in this
no,
game
no,
can live.
auto attacks, dude. 100% damage auto attack buff. Yeah. No, I'm taking that skill every time. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you're right. But the heal's important.
The
Like, think
heal,
about
yeah,
like
the heal.
Bloodthirster. That's why Bloodthirster is such a patent item on him.
No, for sure. I just feel like Shaco is literally going to 100% one tap everything, and if he's auto attacking anything, it's also just gonna get.
Dude, Shaco is dominating right now. Ooh, dodge the arrow too. What a monster. This is bullying. Marina K is gonna die from this, I think. Marina K goes down in the semifinals, taking 7th place, guys. They need top 4 here.
But I think the only thing you don't want is double heal. You know, the RNG, the double.
Yeah,
heal.
you definitely don't want double heal, yeah.
But
10k
anything
damage
else will
Shaco,
work.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Maybe this 3-star Shaco is really panning out, dude. That was a 10. That was a 10k Shaco round. All right, so gotta give credit where credit is due to our 3-star Shaco here.
Yeah, he just crit their Jin for 4K. So yeah, he's doing
What
great.
are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
When Shaco comes for you.
Yeah, really though. Flip and dip, dude. That's what you're gonna do. All right, so he's rolling here. What are we looking for? That. We're looking for that.
What are we looking for?
Sell.
Yeah, we'll take a death cap.
Yeah, no, I think we sell Mord. We sell Mord.
What else?
Right, we sell Mordekaiser. Yeah.
Let me take a look. Or dark. You already have 3 or 5. And is he not gonna go 6 dark star? I mean, as long as he's not going dark star, like full dark star build, right?
No, Zareth, dude. Zareth.
Oh, okay, he got Xerath.
Yeah, it's on his bench.
Okay, so you have it as updated yet.
He thought about selling the Mord, but he decided not to. He just
But-
locked. He locked instead. I think he wants to keep the Mordekaiser, and push level 9 maybe. No way. He only has 18 HP. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Oh my gosh, Shaco Mercy.
Talking all that
Yeah.
crap about Shaco, and then here he is with the
Oh, that's
highlight.
pretty close. I think J4 is better than Mordekaiser in general.
Really? I think the opposite.
J4's ability is busted. Like when he
Really?
drops his flag, it increases the attack speed of all of the allies. And
Yeah.
It's the attack speed buff is nuts, dude. It's literally nuts.
What is the tier 2 J4 percentage buff on his haste?
That's a freaking great question. Anyone in chat know the answer?
Because they could be getting some Red Bull.
Because you could win some free Red Bull. Question in the next 30 seconds. Bolt. It's 75%. Fact check. 75% Bolt?
There's
That's
no way.
crazy.
There's no way it's that strong.
Whoa. Bull, that's crazy, bro. If that's true, bro, I'm sending you some Red Bull. I hope you J4 team fight tactics. All right, hold on. I'm googling it. All right, it's 75%, dude.
That's insane. I did
All
not
right.
know that, dude.
All right,
Okay,
it's
so
Bolt.
yeah.
It's Bolt. You're getting a free 4-pack of Red Bull sent to your house. Please contact a moderator and send us your address. 75. Okay, anyway, that is why you don't sell J4, and that's why you sell Mordekaiser right there, guys.
Yep.
Because J4, literally, he drops that thing, 75% increase attack speed. I don't even know. That's makes up for my
Dude,
my
what
lack
is
of play in the
that
tournament.
scares me. I want to know what a 3-star J4, what is his group haste now? If
It's gotta be
it's
it's gotta be like
75,
100.
I mean,
Hold on, I'll double check it, but I think it was either it's 100%. It's just a flat
100%. Jesus.
Yeah, 100% for 3-star. Mr. Mehua, I don't know. I'm sorry. I love butchering names, dude. That's what I do best.
Like a Blade Master build with a 3-star J4 in there. Throwing down some group haste.
Oh, man. Well, congratulations to It's Bolt for being not only incredible at the game, but also winning some Red Bull. Deathcap J4 OP. Oh, my gosh. And the attack speed scales with ability power. Kappa. Kappa, dude. Dude, okay, I haven't dabbled in. I just know it's good. You know what I mean? Like I've seen it in action, but I've never actually like looked into it. I just knew it was better. Also, I think Leif Erikson might die. Yes, he did die. 3-star Shaco is bad, confirmed. Fifth place.
Oh, why did you let Luke be right?
5th place. Luke is always right. Don't 3-star your Shaco. Waste of econ, ladies and gents. Could have been level 9 with a 2-star Jin instead, and 7 Dark Star units.
Damn, that's what feels bad.
Feels bad, man. No, shout out to Leif Erikson, of course, 5th place. Unfortunate as you do need top 4. We're going to be jumping over to Scope Casual actually got 6. So we're going back to Aaron. Aaron is still hanging on alive. He is in 4th place, which is exactly what he needed to advance. So GG to Leif Erikson, Scrub Casual, and Marina K91 for making it to the finals. And congratulations to Dargon ZZ, tourney account, AL2X I hate saying this dude's name. AL2 and not Leif Erikson, lol, and Aaron TV for advancing in this lobby. And the other lobby is almost over, I believe. They're actually in their top 3, so their lobby will finish before this one, so we're not going to be able to see that. However, Miku Naku got 5th and lost. Jeff Scott also was deleted, and it's Bolt, who just won a 4-pack of Red Bull, got 7th place. Bolt, what are you doing, man? No worries. Tough games, obviously. It's that damn Force of Nature universe, man. It always gets me, dude.
Oh, we got the same.
I just haven't really quite figured it out yet, but it seems like you got a 3-star Darius though, so you probably had at least dunking people. Okay.
No, because
Back to
I wanna
Aaron's
play
journey. Looks like he's about to die.
Yeah, tourney account just 3-starred an Ash, so yeah.
Oh.
No.
Oh no, he died. That was actually kind of
Actually,
close.
tough.
But yeah, he lives. He's got 6 HP. Okay, we're in there.
Wait. Just pause.
Hooking Syndra is the biggest.
Please look at tourney account's board for the second time.
I have a sword, right?
Really quick.
You mean look at? Okay, hold on. I have to pull it up.
Please, for the love of God.
Who did I put the sword on?
Oh no, dude. What did
For
he
the
do?
love of God.
What did he do, dude?
Look at his board, bro.
Oh, he's not streaming. He's not streaming.
Oh wait.
Oh, you'll see it
always
on the
a
main
static
stream.
shift.
Oh no.
Oh,
What did he
bad.
do?
So gross.
It was just static shifts.
I'm like already mad at him, dude.
Yeah, it's you can't like.
Whatever the fuck, bro. Just next me this game.
Oh man.
Why is this?
I'm telling Aaron to show us
What the one I
tourney
need?
accounts board.
All right, we're playing this guy.
Oh my god. He 3-star Jace, Darius, Zinzao, Zaya, Ash, and Cassidon, bro. I don't want to play this game anymore, bro.
What are we doing wrong, Luke? Like, please tell me what are we doing wrong?
I'm
Like,
here to watch tourney account Smurf on these kids, bro. We watch it every week. It's the best. It's just such a blast. Look at Welcome to the Thunderdome, dude. Ball is life.
It's a top 4
Ball is life, dude. Oh my
And
gosh.
these items too, not
Yeah, he's
only,
playing
but it's
Space
just
Jam,
like,
bro.
oh my god.
He 3-starred the world.
I love this guy. He just I love this guy,
Goat,
bro.
man.
He's
The
just
goat.
missing
He's the best.
Lulu.
This guy doesn't care at all. He just he just builds every celestial unit and 3 stars all of them, dude.
Yo, what's up, Austin?
He still has eco. Yeah. I'm disgusted, dude. This guy's nuts. Dunk comp honestly has been something that like emerged like kind of suddenly out of nowhere. But these Darius
There's
dunks
4
are just
Giant
nuts. Oh, he
Slayers.
actually missed the dunk. Oh, he's gonna die because of the Malphite. He lost! Oh my gosh, Dargon lived with literally 1 HP. The misfortune
No!
absolute busted. Oh my gosh. Guys, Tourney account got a celestial item when he has 5 celestial on the
No.
What?
Oh no, dude. This game is
What,
over.
bro?
I'm done.
It's gross, dude. Like, what do you
I've
do?
died. I'm laying on my floor.
Oh.
He's too powerful. Tourney account's too powerful. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dude? This guy's a psycho. Ugh.
Level 3 Cho'Gath? I don't know, man. 6 Celestials is kind of a fucking smooth.
6 celestial, 2 mana reaver, 2 mystic. It doesn't even make sense. He just like has a bunch of 3 stars.
I know. Like, I don't get it, dude. Like, I'm trying to look for what units he didn't
7
start on his
Celestials.
I'm trying to look for
Like,
what
I
unit he
mean,
didn't 3
I'm looking for the 2 stars at this point. Like, like
7 celestial. He has 7 celestial. This is a new record, ladies and gents. Here, the Esports Arena Online Friday team fight tactics East tournament.
Oh,
That's the
Hydronis.
mouthful of the day, and that's a yikes. That is a. I mean, there's no way he loses, right?
no, there's no way.
Dargon is, he's stronger than him though. Or he's got a 3-star Joe,
This is
and
such
he
a
has
weird
4
thing, dude.
Giant Slayers.
Like, he should just
Dude,
play
3-star
Rebels or
Cho is
something.
actually
Just,
scary.
protect the Jinx.
That's gonna hurt. Like, that AoE hurts for sure.
I don't know.
Cho just
He's
got
first
melted.
place, not me.
Yeah, I know.
I could be
Tourney
wrong.
account, goat, doesn't matter. Yep.
All right, 3-star Cho'Gath, dude, with the Bloodthirster, because that's what I build on my Chos. Go Cho'Gath. Go Cho'Gath. You are the chosen one. He won. Wow. He killed him. Wait, did he kill him?
Damn.
He did. Oh my God. What is this world?
Oh, he's bad.
God, I need to see you. The stream needs to catch up. I need to see what you're yelling about.
He lost.
Spoilers.
What am I supposed to?
Spoilers.
What am I supposed to do, guys? All right. That was the most fun thing to watch, dude. That was a crazy round. All right, guys, we have our grand finals now. We get to see all these guys go at each other in one final lobby. Um, we're gonna jump to a quick break, set the lobby up, and cruise right back to throw that off. We still have our we still have our 7 p.m. bracket also starting. So if you guys want to sign up for that, exclamation point, sign up in chat, or just head over to matcherino.com/ESA. And keep hanging out in chat, guys. We've already given away 4 cases of Red Bulls, and you could be next. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Esports Unit Online. It is Friday. That means team fight tactics time. Luke Shimon Hebrew and Spirits bring you guys all the action here. I hope you guys are having a good time so far. We are in our grand finals for our East Coast brackets. We still have openings and time to sign up for the West Coast side, guys. You have an hour left. Slide in there, exclamation point sign up, or head over to matchuno.com/ESA. You do not have to be on the West Coast. It's just a timing thing, guys. You can be anywhere in the whole world. Sign up, guys. Play with us. You do have to have a North American account, though, as many of these guys are EU players smurfing over here on the NA servers. This final lobby we're super excited for. We have a lot of players. Gitrog Monster, someone who we've seen time and time again. He did really well in the beginning, but we have not seen him in the place in these events, and it's hyped to see him back in the grand finals. So we're actually gonna be able to jump right in with his gameplay here in the first lobby. We're going straight into the carousel, so we'll throw over to that feed here in just a second. And lucky for everybody, it looks like it's a no galaxy game. This is a normal game. No funky crazy rules. Nobody's getting any kind of Nico verse help 3-star auto re-roll. Look at how many 3-star units I have type support. This is a straight up game of TFT that they're going to play out here for placement. Everyone here is already in the money, but the higher you get to first place, the more money you make. Scaling all the way from bottom, I think is like $25, all the way to first place being $100, guys. Everyone in chat right now is fighting for claiming that they're all going mech. One dude called Darkstar already too, so if only that's how it worked, right, Shane?
Yeah, well, if I can pick my build every time, I mean, I'd have tourney accounts comp every round.
Every round.
All
I would just they say what comp do you want? I say that one.
I want what he has because he wins it.
Literally, yes, exactly that. So I would say, we'll probably, I mean, who knows? I guess what we'll see. We've seen some pretty different stuff pretty much every single round. Seems like, definitely like the protectors and the vanguards have both been very kind of near top of mind. We've seen a lot of people going Brawler Blaster, and our winner from last round, Dargon, did win with Brawler Blaster. I guess technically you can consider that Brawler Blaster, even though all I saw was a 3-star Cho'Gath, nothing else.
with a bloodthirster, mind you.
With a bloodthirster, like a 3-star Cho with a bloodthirster, like you tell me what's wrong, okay? that guy's taking home first place and rolling around in money, okay? Oh, there's chat so funny. They're talking about like splitting it up. What's up?
And no, I was about to say that guy also had he had a 3-star Darius and a 3-star Jace. So he was running the 3-star Space Pirates as well. So
You need them. You need the Space Pirates,
I haven't seen the 3-star Space Pirates in a winning comp in a while, so something cool.
This chat is this chat is toxic, is what it is. I was kidding. I don't know if you guys, I don't know what you guys read in the chat, but the chat's been pretty amusing so far.
The in-game chat, right? Yeah.
The in-game chat.
Yeah. I watched it.
Usually
me,
3-star
bros.
everything.
Look, me bang bros. Look,
me bang bros, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I type in chat every time I start a lobby. I'm bang bros. Don't start. Don't try. I don't care. You can, but I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. Usually you 3-star everything except for Zaya and Ash. Yeah, that's probably pretty true. But he 3-starred Zaya and Ash. And everything else. You know what I mean, Bolt? Like this guy just kept clicking the buttons, dude. I don't know.
Remember, you're wording it wrong. The question is, what did he not 3-star?
Yeah. Dude, I saw there was a 2-star Soraka, and I was like, what is this guy, a noob? You guys know what I mean? What is this guy, some kind of noob?
Some type of filthy casual? Like, what is this?
So funny.
Use a real comp.
Yeah. Like Darkstar or E-Girls. I mean Sorgs. I love the names of the comps in this set, dude. It's Bang Bros, E-Girls, and I don't know. That's it.
That's all you got. That's all you got.
That's all the jokes I got. At least I don't have any other ones. Oh, and of course 3-star Cho with Bloodthirster build.
Patented. Yeah.
Patented 3-star Cho'Gath Bloodthirster build.
Yeah, I think that's.
I mean, it's obvious
I actually saw
that
that on a strategy site. The best in slot, items for Cho and 3-star Cho. And that was
Yeah, and it
it.
actually said only Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
It said if you can get 3 of them, obviously that's ideal, but 1's fine. And what I'd like to see him do here actually is build the Bloodthirster on his Jace. So later he can sell Jace and put it on his Cho, you know?
I see. No, that makes perfect
I'm
sense.
just kidding. Troll. So still early game here. Gitrog doesn't really have too much of a direction. He's just kind of hanging out. He definitely has, a cool little space pirate Vanguard opening, which I like quite a bit. See if he wins this with the Hodge. No, not taking it home. But he could go the Protectors and another Jace. I mean, 2 early Jaces like this, definitely a good sign. We take those.
Yeah. We just saw this build win with a 3-star Jace and 3-star Darius. I mean, I guess that's a. But space pirates in general. So.
Damn, this is making me just want to play TFT. I'm joining West, boys.
Join in. Hey, we said we were gonna do it one of these times, dude.
I know, one of these times we really do just gotta slide in there. And pretty much another mirror set. Looks like pretty much everybody picking up the same units here in the beginning. Fuzzy does have 2 Annies sitting there in the corner of his bench. Oh, that just 2-starred the Annie. Looks like we got a mech player coming in hot over in Fuzzy World. Haven't heard too much from Fuzzy Sickness today, actually, but looks like he's just been kind of playing low key. Hasn't been winning the lobbies. Taking those middle placements, hanging out, and then sneaking up on people in the grand finals here. Just kind of clicking around. We're jumping into the first carousel here. As always, we expect the swords and the vest to go first. I did see a spat in there as well. Looks like somebody swoops up the spatula first. Fuzzy Sickness was looking to go a mech pilot build this round, so we might see that turn into an infiltrator or even just a force of nature later on. Aaron ends up actually swooping a sword, which is definitely good. Gitrog Monster probably going to take either the Negatron Cloak or the Rod here. I doubt he actually takes the Giant's Belt. I find that a little surprising because Giant's Belts don't really seem that good anymore.
I mean, the only thing you really want to make with it is Morello's, right? Like.
Yeah, but I feel like even Morello's fell off a little bit in the set. As a lot of them, there's not that many great Morello users in a lot of the best comps.
Kale and Rakan.
Yeah, but even then, like, it's like those neither one of those things are
And then
mandatory
Cho.
builds. Yeah.
Cho and Brawler Blaster,
Yeah, but even but again, all if you're running Brawler Blaster, build Red Buff instead. Red Buff's better than Morello's in that sense, but it's also a Giant's Belt. Still a Giant's Belt. I'm not saying it's useless. I'm just saying it's the worst item. It builds some good stuff. I just feel like I almost always want something else. I actually have been liking Zeke's a decent amount. The thing about Zeke's is one of those things where like swords are almost too good to ever build Zeke's, but I had a game or two recently where it's all I had left was just to build the Zeke's, and I ended up building that Zeke's, and it really does like give a lot of extra attack speed to the 2 units you pick, which is pretty cool. It really allows you to like hone in and focus on your carries if they're attack speed focused. So
isn't it only 15%?
it's either 15 or 20%. I can't remember. Actually, wait, no, it got buffed, right?
I was about to say, like, throw a Jarvan in there, dude. J4,
Yeah, 75%, dude.
Call it
Easy,
a deal. Done day. Like, yeah, done deal.
Teamfight tactics. Let me Google it. Yeah, 15%.
Okay, yeah. See, I feel like that's just like, like, just throw a Warmog or Zephyr, like.
I think Warmogs is probably like top 3 worst items in the game. It's like so the opposite of impactful. It's crazy. Like think about how impactful so many items are in this game, and then like you have Warmogs that just gives you like an extra like couple health. Like I don't know. It seems so bad to me. Even like as far as defensive items go, like I want a QS, I want a Quicksilver, I want a GA, I want a Dragon's Claw, I want a Bramble Vest, I want a Titan's Resolve, I want literally any defensive item other than Warmogs.
Yeah,
I want a Trap Claw.
Bramble, Dragon Claw, and GA probably be my top defensive.
Yeah,
top
those
3.
are all they're all just insane. So it's just like Titan's Resolve honestly is slept on, but
I think it's more or less like Warmogs was fun to like keep on going back.
I
to
feel like
Shyvana.
Warmogs used to be good.
Double Warmogs, RFC
Brawler
Shyvana.
Blaster.
Yeah, Shyvana, dude, yeah.
That's when Warmogs was cool.
So,
Yeah, Zeke's does stack really well with Chrono. I like running it with Kale a lot.
right.
Since Kale doesn't really need swords, you can use like the swords to build Zeke's for Kale, and then you can double buff Kale, give her a bonus 30% attack speed off the bat. It can be kind of nuts, but especially with the Chrono, right? Because then it just increases like their base attack speed, which has already been increased by
Shouldn't
30%.
this-
Nutso.
do that.
What do you know? Turning account hasn't lost a round. Can we just like not go to turning account until like maybe like top 6 or something like that, and we'll go check out all of his 3 stars?
Pretty cool
Just be like the
spelling
game.
dash.
Can that be the trivia game? How many 3 stars does
Yeah.
Shiro have?
The next trivia question is how many 3 stars will turning account win this game with?
To do sniper.
by X round. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So-
I'm gonna guess by 5-1 he has 5 3 stars.
This comp is pretty strong right now. I think
That'd be
I'm
actually
just gonna
crazy.
chill now.
So which direction do we think we're going with this so far?
Maybe this.
Like it could be
Vanguard sniper, right?
What?
Oh no. Well, I mean,
There you go.
well, he has 2 snipers, but I mean, looks like this is what he's trying to do. But I mean, looks like
Yeah, he's really all over the place right now.
yeah. No.
Fuzzy
not
Sickness
too
is
bad.
getting pummeled.
Put items on your guys.
He's down to
The problem
68
with
HP
going Ash in
already.
This position is that I don't have GA yet. You have to have GA if you go Ash.
So is AL2 though. They're
Right,
both
a
getting
lot of
pummeled.
Blaster here.
There's some pretty. That's a pretty good brawler blaster roll. But he hasn't seen a single. Oh wow, he actually forced the level
Can
there.
I do,
Oh wow,
Chrono?
he
Give me Syndra.
is weak.
Medic, right? So maybe
He
I do,
needs Blitzcrank. He hasn't seen Blitzcrank yet, but I think he's trying to go into brawler blaster here. It seems like I'm not sure
This is red buff.
how that stacks up. Let's see. Dargon is running kind of brawler blaster. Aaron's kind of running brawler. That's true.
It's gonna be a
Pheno's
fight over the
camera-
brawler blaster. They saw
Pheno's
that brawler
camera is
blaster did so well.
huge, but he's running cybernetic.
Oh, I have this. I forgot. That's fine.
All right, Get Rug Monster taking that round here.
So
5 in a row.
Kind of speculate on
Go
Ash
get
here.
Rog. Came to play.
Yeah. He's
Came
got that
to play.
cybernetic buff, which is nice. Says now he has that. He got that
Yeah,
Vi. So
because I have
ooh,
nice setup for Kale.
what do you do here? Kale Wukong Shaco.
Easily.
Hmm.
That's good too. I have 3 blaster. I can do this cyber.
I mean, like,
I'm really strong. I think
you don't
I'll
have.
just stay
I mean, you have a
close,
Hodge
let him
for
kill some.
Kale. You don't have any bows though, which is kind of a scary. Okay. Sells the sells the grays and puts a Hodge on his Kale.
I don't wanna lose some time.
Might be a cybernetic game for him, or just try to go into like some kind of Chrono Blade Master vibe. Might be hard though. He doesn't have a lot of the earlier units, but I don't know. He could get him. It might not be too crazy. The Kale is just like no bows is hard.
What's he doing? He's Ash. Okay, good. Good thing I transitioned.
Yeah, I mean, Ginsu. I mean,
Oh, Fenoy heard me talking about his camera and he made it all small. Getting
Oh.
self-conscious, Fenoy? Is that what's going on over there? It's all right, dog. I like looking at you. You can make your camera big. It's
I get
okay.
a
You're
few
good.
here, but I could get QSS.
Yeah, he messages in chat.
I could QSS and take a bow.
Omega lol.
Kill likes bow. Yeah, I just get
Carousel here.
Or maybe I get. Okay, I don't. I get Morello if I.
Unfortunately, no bows left. Couldn't get the rod either.
Redemption.
Will he take another belt?
Okay, redemption.
He's killing me. I'm the anti-belt squad, dude.
Yeah.
Being too much.
Well, you know, have faith in Get Rog. He's here for a reason. You know.
I believe, dude. I'm here. I'm with it. He's loaded. He's hit the 2-star Lucian. He hit an Irelia. You gotta go Siren
Two really
this
good
point.
now. Don't know if I
The
keep
game
Cyber-
wants you to.
kinda comp.
Go cybernetic. Throw a Zephyr on there. Oh, Aurelia. Grab the Aurelia.
Yeah, you could build a Zephyr or a Zeke's. Builds a Redemption. I like Redemption.
None of this is
I think Redemption's a fine unit. I think Belt and Tier are the 2 worst items in the game. So if you have both of them and you need to use them together, Redemption's a pretty good outcome.
All of these units
Well put.
He definitely wants a red buff on this Lucian. That would be sick.
Didn't Redemption used to full heal back in the day?
I don't think so. Redemption's, I think, always worked the way it has, but you could be right. It's hard to always remember the changes. It happens so often.
If I play him.
It's
I
always
just
it'd be
remember
fun to
not
play
being-
old. It'd be fun to play old versions of TFT and be like, "This is so broken."
I just remember like if you didn't have a heal debuff, whether it be red or blue, like Morello's, you know, red
Yeah,
buff
you would
Morello,
auto lose.
you would just auto lose from Redemption because their whole team would full heal. Be like sick.
Sick. All right, it's got a pretty weird build going on here.
Better. Playmaster and kills OP. Okay. Got tourney.
I actually think I would have I think I would have sold my Leona, to be honest there,
Leveled this round. Maybe I should.
because I want that sword on my
But you need.
Good plan.
does he
on my
wanna-
Aurelia.
well, I mean, if he's just gonna not go 6 cybernetic, right? I mean,
Well, I mean, he's not gonna be 6-7 for a long time anyway. I'm sure he'll find another.
Leona, not a 2-star Leona though. Gonna be a
Yeah,
1-star
but you
Leona.
can't just have a sword sitting on Leona the whole.
Yeah.
Well, this is.
Especially if you have Aurelia that has no items, you know, like that sword could be a Bloodthirster or a GA for Aurelia, and that's like game dependent. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, that makes sense.
yeah, you got it. Like, you need it.
Just got cyber.
And you have this Redemption Vi sitting on the bench doing nothing. You know, so you just swap that out. It has a cybernetic buff, so it's still gonna be tanky. It's a 3-star brawler, so it has a higher health pool than Leona anyway.
Should pre-level one more time.
So it's not like it's not gonna be a decent tank or whatever it is. But
These guys right now.
I'm just worried about not getting that power spike that Aurelia gives you. But we'll see what he gets here. There's the vest, so he can make a GA now. Ooh, he missed an item. Another sword! He can make okay, he can literally Bloodthirster GA his Aurelia, right?
I think you do that instantly, no matter what, every time. For sure.
Second Aurelia! Huge.
Gets the
And you know what? I actually
thing.
don't think you run cybernetic here. I think that you run Chrono Blade Master. Yeah, you pick up Cassidon, you run Chrono Blade Master. I agree. It might be hard though. That might be what tourney account's running. You definitely don't run Sniper
Yeah, no, you sell the sniper for sure.
for Econ here. I think, yeah.
Sell the sniper.
Oh wow.
His Aurelia is dumpstering his Kale. The Hodge though kept him alive. Wow, dude, that Hodge carried so hard. The Aurelia that Phenoy had couldn't kill the Kale because every time he got him down low, the Hodge would heal the Kale back up to like half, and he would live through the burst again. So, GG couldn't even pop the GA, get wrecked Aurelia, and a 2-star Cassidon coming in hot here, which is huge. Gonna be putting it in instead of the Vi again. He seems pretty adamant about keeping this Leona, and I just do not understand the point.
He wants the front line. He wants it to be the tank.
But what about this Vi?
Maybe he feels since it's not 2-starred yet, and he doesn't have another one that.
Ah,
He's...
he sold it.
Okay, well
Losing
now
my
I don't know, Luke. You know, I was helping him out. You know, I was really shooting.
Well, I find it interesting that he's valuing the Leona over. It was
The
bug
Vi.
to heal. I mean, healing it. That's weird.
Pretty easy to get. So.
He valued the
Also really good.
Leona over the Vi,
Hold on.
which is fine, I
I just
guess.
go roll
But
at 7 here.
I just feel the opposite about it.
That's good. So what am I gonna do?
It's not like he has Vanguard, you know.
I know I still have cyber.
But he could. That's a 2-star Wukong.
Usually
Throw that in.
eventually.
That gives
Thinking
you
about it.
3. And, oh, you can get 4 Chrono here. You take out cyber. You take out Not that. That's.
That's
That
rough.
didn't feel like the play. This
Yeah,
feels
I
better.
just feel
This
like-
feels better. This feels better.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, I like that.
But-
Hard to get
Where's
slots
that
going.
blaster? Blaster's in there for Chrono, for 3 Chrono. You take out that Ezreal, right?
For the Lucian. Yep.
Put something up, yeah.
He obviously was trying to get the 4 chrono in this turn, but he needs to. I think he needs to push level 8 first. Which he could do. He's still in first place. Me and Gitrog are holding hands.
I need to kill.
Oh, you guys are literally building the exact same build. That's rough.
Like bow or.
All right, we're in the next carousel here. Gitrog probably wants
I already have belts from Rilla if I get Rod off of it.
Chain Vest
So.
or another sword.
It's red buff. A little late for that though.
I mean, I would take another sword if they're just gonna give it to me. No.
It also makes
And he takes the
I've never tried.
third mail. No, okay. I thought he was gonna take the 3rd giant spell of the game, bro. I was about 3 carousels in a row. Chain or. Oh man. Damon 2395. Luke, you're a QT. Agreed. I am indeed a QT. There's a 2-star. Okay, we like that.
I rolled the Kaisa. Okay.
Like this Leona is really ticking me off, dude.
I don't know how many times you said.
Usually
It's
Oh,
useless.
sorry,
It's
really,
not doing anything. It's just in there. Put in
Let my man's rock. I'm telling you, dude, the Gitrog is goaded.
I'm gonna make GA here.
yeah, sure, build a GA, but can you just put just put the
Oh,
4
no.
chrono in, dude? He's driving me crazy. He's driving me crazy. We're switching feeds. Let's go watch. we're switching feeds. I'm losing it. We're gonna go watch Backseat Gaming 101 over here with me. Let's go watch Phenoi, who's actually running the same build as Gitrog Monster here. They're actually both running that Chrono Blade Master type vibe. Phenoi, however, does have a 2-star Kale with a RFC on it, a Xerif's IE 1-star Irelia, okay, and a Brawler Gloved Up Vi. So kind of an interesting build we got going on here.
Definitely has the better items, but
Bolt in chat feels my pain. He feels it.
Don't watch.
Ooh, Phenoi's music's banging, dude. I'm in there. Don't watch. We're in there, dude. We're watching.
all these fighting against tourney accounts. Somehow tourney account doesn't have.
Tourney account's also running the Chrono.
That's why tourney account doesn't have a bunch of 3 stars.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yo, we take those. Let's go.
Everybody is running Chrono right now. It's a little rough, dude. Just to tilt you worse, he sold the Cassidon instead of the Blitzcrank when he lost. And he's still not running Chrono. Bolt, why? Why would you tell me this? Maybe he scouted and realized that everybody's running. He's trying to run out of it, but I don't think that was the play either because he was like, he was in the lead. You know, he had the most units. He had it. He was running it. Pheno does 2-star this Irelia. That's huge. Items are looking okay. He needs like a GA maybe or a Bloodthirster. Oh, there's a Bloodthirster. And a bow for another bow. Interesting.
Giant Slayer. Oh wait, no.
What do I put on?
Yeah, right. Like
Slayer Dragon Claw or Candy Giant Slayer on the Irelia, right? I mean,
do you need a Bloodthirster on Irelia? And then of Runins for.
I like Gunblade on Aurelia, but that's just me.
He can't build a Gunblade.
I know he can't do it.
And Gunblade is exclusively worse than Bloodthirster is on Irelia. It's a fact.
Okay, well I'm just bad, so.
Good. Skip. We'll just nook that one in the butt right away. All right. We're not talking about Gunblade anymore. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad of an item. It just is never useful.
I love how you bring me up just to crush my dreams. No, yeah, it was a good choice, but also terrible at the same time. Thank you, Luke.
Gitrog now has 2-star Wukongs. He's popping off.
I think this is the play.
I'm not sure. Whoa, he actually built a Dragon Claw on Irelia. Built a Giant Slayer on Kale, I guess.
We put the Vi over here. So she ultimates
No way
the Dragon
Valkyrie
Claw.
over 3 cybernetic is correct with these items on Irelia.
We can snipe that at that.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. I would like to second that exact opinion. I also would rather run 3 cybernetic rather than the 2 Valkyrie here. Just for the stats alone, right? Like, look how buffed the Vi has items. The Irelia is fully stacked.
Valkyrie has to be the play.
Yeah. I get how good Valkyrie is on Kale, but think about just like the raw stats that you get across your board. If you had 3 cybernetics with the buff, just think about how much health you would get. Yeah. Shimon is big, right? Yeah, you got it, Fenoy. That's correct. It's smart if you listen to me while you watch the stream while you while you play, because I'll just look at your board and tell you what's wrong with it. From
Yeah, dude, stop cheating, man.
yeah, I know, right? Getting
Helping
coaching
people out,
mid-set.
dude. Yeah, you can't
That's
coach.
funny.
No coaching.
Yeah, but this is not standard chrono Kale, so Kale's not that big of a carry right now. No, I totally agree. Yeah. If he had 4 chrono, we'd be in a whole different conversation here. He's looking for the cybernetic. He doesn't hit it. He's screwed.
No! Too celestial. Dude, we couldn't find it.
He ends up throwing in the 2 celestial there after forcing 8.
We just grab Mordecai.
Which isn't terrible. Celestial actually does pretty good for him here because his Irelia does not have a Bloodthirster or a Gunblade, and that also gives heal benefits to Kale. It's not going to matter though. This Shaco is too strong. It looks like.
Oh, this is a fat.
Can't. No, that's going to be it. That round's going down. Darkstar, Reign Supreme. Good Darkstar build out there. And Aaron TV actually taking 8th place.
Yikes.
Rest in peace to the boy. We didn't even get to watch him too much. He did actually fall victim to this super stacked lobby, and it's pretty even across the board, guys. This is how you can tell just how difficult the competition is in these tournaments, guys. Because really, look how close this is. It's 0 obviously all the way up to 51 at best. Like you
Yeah,
don't see these type of lobbies.
No, for sure. Whenever I see tourney account with less than 100 health, you know it's competitive.
You know it's stacked lobby, right? So congratulations to Aaron TV again for always turning up at these events and always doing well. And we're gonna see if Fuzzy Sickness and AL2 can hold on. Pinoy's living the hard life of not hitting any. There it is. He hits 2 Leonas. Not ideal, obviously, but you take what you get. His Kale's pretty stacked here. Interesting positioning going on. I'm not sure what the goal is with the positioning level. Like I always think it's oh man. Yeah, that was rough, dude.
His backline just got deleted instantly, dude.
Yeah, the thing is like especially with Kale, right? You have to you almost have to like build your comp to make it so like your enemy team will line up, right? Like with Blitzcrank, like if you put Blitzcrank right next to Kale like that, like sometimes depending on what's going on, right? Kale can end up stuck in a corner or like shooting her AoE just straight to the left or not directly through their team instead of if Blitzcrank is like a hex in front of Kale to the left or to the right or something like that. For example, Blitzcrank could in theory hook a unit and then can get it chained into those big AoE hits from Kale, which is what she really wants. We might see that here. He's go ahead and mixing his positioning up. You definitely want to utilize that Leona as fodder for either a Blitzcrank hook or for infiltrators.
Yeah, I like the items on the Vi from the Thieves Club this round. So
These goes on Vi I love
Yeah.
because Vi can just is so good at using items. So and Vi slams and insta kills the Ezreal as well. And this Cho ulti. Dang, this Jinx melted the team. And that's it. Pinoy actually died. We're going to jump back with the Gitrog monster and kind of finish off the game with him as he's looking like he's going to be going down next. But Pinoy, congratulations on 6th place, dude. Good stuff as always. We're cruising over to Gitrog monster. and he's got. Looks like he's running 3 Mana Reaver, 2 Valk, 1 Merc. He's got the 4 Chrono now, and he's got the Blade Master all online. His Kale's actually an interesting Kale build here. We got a Hodge with an IE and a GA, which I find, but and then a Runins and a GA on Irelia. How strange. Okay. And what did he get? He got a Locket. Okay.
I thought Runins only works with projectiles.
I'm pretty sure it does.
So he has it on
Chat!
for no reason. I mean, chat. Oh, Red
Chat.
Bull. We have another Red
I'm
Bull question coming
pretty
at you.
sure that we are correct, but prove us wrong and you win Red Bull. If you tell me that it's the other way around and tell me why, I'm all about it. But of course, Aurelia does still get the buffs from the Negatron cloak and the bow. What was the question? Does Runins work on melee units? Like, does it actually like bolt?
Do you get a projectile from a melee unit, or do you need a ranged unit for the extra projectile to work on you?
Yeah, I think it. I don't know. It just seems odd, right? Because like if Kale got the Runins and I really got the IE, I feel like Gitrog here is in probably a position to win the game.
Roll once for Thresh.
But here we are. The Thresh is huge, obviously, because it pulls in a second 2-star Wukong.
Desperate yet though.
So that's pretty nuts. But Fuzzy Sickness actually falling in 5th place. We have our top 4. Don't think you need it to be ranged. Really? I don't really see how the wording on if you're not a ranged unit.
I'm
like
pretty sure it even uses the wording projectile.
But like what? Because the thing is like, what if you're not in range? Like, what if Irelia is not in range of 2 units? Right? Like, sure, maybe if there's 2 melee units attacking Irelia in line of sight of Irelia, maybe she hits both. But I'm looking at this right now, and I don't see 2 people getting hit. But I guess it's hard to tell because it's anarchy.
Yeah, I was about to say I can't tell anything. So I mean, you can see Irelia hitting.
Yeah, I don't know what that Ash was. That was crazy. All right, Dargon taking 4th place. Congratulations. Definitely your best placement, I believe. Congratulations, Dargon. Moving on.
There's the Thresh. That's huge. Guarantees gonna put in the Wukong. Or actually he sells it. Sells the 2-star Wukong, and wants to guarantee put in a Misfortune instead. That Thresh. So let's see how that pops out for him.
It used to be that Runins can be put on Blade Masters, even though the melee one. Don't know if that's changed with the sets. And the Runins would help proc the Blade Masters.
Aurelia got gibbed early this round. That's rough.
That's interesting.
Rough for Gitrog.
We'll have to look into it. For sure, that's something we'll have to. Well, I'll have to gather information on, or at least test it on a couple of the Blade Masters and kind of just see how it works out. Top 3 here, turning account down to 1 HP. He has a good opportunity to take the Thieves Gloves here if he wants it. No, looks like he's gonna be taking the Frozen Heart. He's gonna hope that the Frozen Heart can slow down the Shakos and the Jins, if you will.
Oh, Gitrog getting a Gunblade.
And here we are.
Wins with it.
I highly doubt it.
I hope he wins with it.
He throws it on
MF. Start the MF.
All right, I'm into that. 2-star MF is good. This Thresh doesn't. I mean, this Thresh is just not very effective, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought he sold.
I know he had a second 2-star Wukong.
Yeah, I thought he was. Yeah, he sold it for 1 extra MF, and he's like, "What? You think you're gonna 2-star an MF before like you pull in your Wukong?" No. I mean 3-star. I mean, you think you're gonna 3-star it? Like it just pulled in that MF.
Yeah.
The MF could be, like it's
MF's popping off though. This might be it for tourney account. The Ash is going. It's all up to this Ash. Can Ash do it? No, Ash cannot do it. Tourney account falls. 3rd place for tourney account. GG's once again to the one, the only tourney account. It's a 1v1. We got
So this
our
is
boy
actually,
over here.
Celerita's first time actually competing.
Yeah, Celerita's very first time.
Yeah,
in
in
our
our
tournament.
tournament. Yeah, so super exciting stuff. It's always cool seeing faces come out and
He
put
joined
on the
super
court.
last minute too, and he's about to walk away with $100.
Yeah, and but not if my boy Gitrog has something to say about it. So let's not count him out yet. You know,
I don't think I'm pulling more damage. I want to pull in.
See what we got
Stream
here.
is on, so let's see how it plays out.
After I pull in this, I pull in Neutron. Oh, I just ran right. Kill it. Kill him.
Ooh, I like what I see. I like what I see. The boy Gitrog picking up a win.
Thresh pull Thresh is pretty good.
It's gonna come down to whoever wins this next match. Both players are within one shot
What did he get? Suffered.
threshold. So what did the other player get? What did this get? Got a Zephyr. That could be problematic for Gitrog.
Yeah, Zephyrs is a big deal because he could get like, I mean, he could even get his Kale or his Thresh or his Lulu or even his MF. Like anybody could get Zephyr. Like Zephyr's scary.
Yeah, for sure. Zephyr the right anything. Like it's gonna hurt. It's either gonna hurt his front line, or it's gonna take out a carry beginning. So no matter what, it's gonna be very impactful.
Okay, this is probably gonna be the last round either way.
Oh, this
And
is it. Yeah.
Gitrog might do this, dude. He might do it.
Dude,
He
it's
might
the
win.
goat.
Oh man, but the 3-star Jin. Oh no. Is it too much?
And
Is it too much for him?
Maybe I dodge Zephyr like this.
Wow. These have been some crazy games today, actually. What a great stream.
No way.
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
a blast to watch, for
And
real.
so many different comps too. So many
Yeah,
different
I mean,
comps.
the meta right now is so fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is the best state that TFT's ever been in.
This is it. It's all on Jin. Misfortune pops off. Shit's not enough. Is it gonna kill Get Right? It is!
Oh no, Celeritas.
Second.
GG's.
Celerita's first time in the tournament
time.
takes first place. $100, Shane.
Dang, dude, the 100 big ones, man. That is a great Friday if you ask me.
West.
Holy smokes.
Wow. Wow. That was a super fun game to watch. I mean, honestly, overall throughout East tournament was an absolute blast, guys. West is starting in about 40 minutes. We've about 10-15 minutes left to sign up. If you guys want to sign up for that, make sure you head over to matchuno.com/ESA or !sign up in chat. And that's actually it for the day. You know what I mean? Like, we're actually not streaming the rest of West tonight. We're just going to be streaming East today. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with us and watching it with us. Obviously, incredible gameplay throughout the entire day. And obviously, all these guys are. Feel free to check them out. I know Aaron TV streams a lot. Obviously, shout out to pseudo_Nathan, who ended up getting second place today, but Gitrog Monster, shout out to him and everybody else who streams as well. And Red Bull also, shout out to Red Bull. Thanks for the support. So we're doing trivia questions every Friday and Monday for you guys to win some free Red Bull to, of course, stay up all night in game during quarantine. What else do you need it for? You know what I'm saying? Or maybe that's just me, as I'm obviously jazzed and ready as I've been chugging Red Bull all stream. Again, shout out to everybody who's been hanging out with us. If you want to follow me in Spirits, it's at Shimonahi and at Spirits on Twitter, as well as, of course, at Esports Arena on Twitter, Instagram, and Esports Arena USA on Facebook. Follow us, hang out with us, join our tournaments, sub to our streams, give us your Twitch primes. They're free. Get your little Esports Arena sub emotes, whatnot, guys. But once again, one final thank you from the Esports Arena team. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And last piece is going to be Series E, guys. Head over to esportsarena.com to learn more about Series E. And here's a little video from our CEO explaining more about it, guys. Thanks for hanging. See you next week.
The past 4 years at Esports Arena, we really didn't know what our identity was. We tried our pro tournaments. We tried running content pieces. We tried doing music events. We had our memberships. We realized that the community just always kept coming back for our local tournament, for every Wednesday night, every Friday night, every Thursday night. So then it hit us. Series E is going to revolutionize the esports industry. You as a competitor now have consistency to come and compete. You get to keep coming back and let it count for something. That opportunity to get paid by Esports Arena, to get paid by a major brand that's helping support this league, this foundation, because so many times the dollars stop at the pro level. They stop there. They never trickle down to the guys like us, the guys that had the dreams, that wanted to make it, to become a pro, but never had that opportunity because they lived in somewhere in Alaska or somewhere in Idaho. No offense, Idaho. I like you guys. You're so cool. Potatoes. But when you don't have that opportunity, like a guy who's from LA or a girl who's from LA or New York or these major cities that have esports tournaments that go all the time, where can you start? Where do you go? Where do you become a pro? How can you do that? How do you get paid? How do you get noticed? How do you get recognized? It doesn't exist. There's not a clear path there. It's a randomized system. You got to be good. Don't get me wrong. You've got to be good and you got to compete. You got to play. But it's hard when you got a full-time job and you got a full-time student. You got bills to pay. You can't commit yourself 100% to esports. Esports Arena wants to change that. We are going to change that. You're going to get $1,000 a month in pay from Esports Arena. We're going to travel you across the country to compete against other people just like you. That's the feeling that I'm looking at that 8-year-old and I'm thinking, man, this person could become a professional gamer, but how? Now they're going to start their path at Esports Arena and they're going to compete to become that next pro, to become that next influencer, to become that next superstar. They're going to start at Esports Arena. That's what Series E is all about. Opportunity for everyone to be your first step in esports.